I wasn't gonna speak on the Alton Sterling situation at first because I mean everybody's commenting on it, and I don't want to be one of those people that just jump on the bandwagon because it's the thing to do. I mean, I saw the murder in so many different fashions, and I wanted to know why they stopped him and what was going on in the first place. So I went to get the details to what happened, and from what I've heard and from what I've seen from the video, that he was selling DVDs, like bootleg DVDs, I guess, out of his truck or car or whatever, what have you. Um, he had a gun in his pants pocket, from what people said. He had a gun in his pants pocket. And they didn't notice at first. They came up there because somebody, I think, said there was a disturbance or something. Uh, like he was bothering some people or something. But the guy who owns the store didn't call him. God said he comes up here selling movies all the time. He don't care. Um, the excessive amount of force was used to take this man down who wasn't reaching for a weapon, you know, and you guys had guns drawn on him. You guys tackled him to the ground, had him basically neutralized. It's two officers. You have a firearm and you have him neutralized. Why couldn't you order him to keep his hands up, put his hands on the dash or the car, frisk him, take him down? Why was it such a need for excessive force? The reason is, and you see this behavior towards African Americans, and you don't see it the other way. You have to assume, to them, in their mind, black lives don't matter because they keep showing you, who are they policing? They're not here to police you. They're not here to protect you, serve and protect, but whom? We've seen videos already. You've seen them arrest Caucasian men. They don't have these problems. I haven't seen one video where the Caucasian man was shot down for no reason by the police. I just haven't. So, for anybody to complain about anybody trying to get a movement going to stop being violently attacked and shot and killed unnecessarily by the same people who are supposed to protect the people, that's because it doesn't apply to you. They haven't discriminated against you. You seen white people talk to the cops? They get all in their face like, I pay your salary. You no good. I'm be like, because I know I can't do that. I'm liable to get shot. So, who's policing who? And why is this happening? That is the key that everybody need to focus on. Why all and it's not something that's local. It's all around the United States of America. Everywhere you go, you're having these random incidents that don't seem so random. They have a aggression towards African Americans where it's guns drawn first. Why they're not being retrained? Why they're not being retooled? I have no problems with Black Lives Matter. I just want to see black action. I want to see action that comes along besides the Black Lives Matter. What is the plan moving forward? Because too many people are just dying, and I just said there's an Alton Sterling in every city. People being shot for no reason. Reach for your registration, you get shot. It's like, why would they have a gun drawn? What is the point? Now, the police departments in all of these towns need to be reevaluated. They need to be, and this is not me calling every police officer that's white is a racist. That's not the case. I'm saying retraining, retooling. Because this incident right here puts a black eye on the entire department. Everybody suffers from it. It's not just one officer or two officers that made a mistake and that gun went off. Do I think they meant to kill him? No, I don't. I don't think they meant to go out there and kill that man. I think they put the gun on him, panicked, and the gun went off, and then they shot him again, and then they realized they made a mistake. Whoa! Because now they knew they were screwed. That's not what they wanted to happen. They knew they were being recorded. Now it's a murder investigation. And with all the movies that are out, all the things you've seen on the internet, everything on television, why are these things happening? Why they're not retraining these police officers? Every police department, there should be retraining to show you how to deal with these abnormal situations that seems to be so randomly normal now. All these adverse situations are turning into random acts that look normal to the regular eye now. Somebody's getting shot and killed by the police now. It's now normal. It's sad. And I'm one of the main people that's friendly with everybody, and most black people are friendly with everybody. It's just that if they do a crime and the black man was guilty of the crime and you told him to do some things and he didn't want to listen and he get shot, because he wasn't following instruction, reaching in his pocket or running and breaking the law, then yeah, okay, he put himself in a position to be shot. That's a whole different scenario. If you out there doing crime, they reporting to the scene of the crime, but they go out of their way to not kill white people. But Latinos, blacks, it's fair game. It's like you can kill them, but if you're white, a certain type of privilege kick in, and I just haven't seen it. I've not seen a white guy be totally discriminated against by the police department. If it's happened, it happened, but I don't see it. I mean, I've seen them swing on the police. Matter of fact, if you go to my Facebook right now, you will see video where this white guy fought two white police officers, swung on them, the whole nine, nobody pulled out a gun. Not once. And he's throwing blows and slinging them around the whole restaurant. Nobody pulled out a gun. They took him into the station. They want to take us in a bag. Something's wrong there. So, this is why I don't really talk about these subjects, because I want to see action. What is the plan? What is the action in play? And where is somebody going to go? I'm not just going to stand out in the street with a sign. We need to have some direction as to what's going on here. And one of the things is you got to remove these police officers. And why is it a common trait? Who are they captain? Who is the chief? Who trained these police officers to be this way? Because it's a growing trend from city to city, state to state. It's always some strongly over aggressive, over testosterone police officer who's abusing the law he's supposed to follow. There's rules out here in the streets for police officers, just like criminals. When you cross that line, you're just a criminal like everybody else. So he should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Everybody, him and his partner, they both guilty. He's his accomplice. See, the law is one entity that both sides must follow. and they're supposed to uphold the law. And if it's not upheld and they break it, they suffer the same penalties. He shouldn't get a pension. He needs to be in prison. So we'll see what happens with the mayors and everybody else. It's getting national attention, but we don't want to wait till the next one. Let's take care of this now and get this corrected. Do something. Put a plan in action where people could actually listen and get behind something and put it together. I'm out.